Hello and welcome. I should probably welcome myself back here too, because I didn't see myself here like for last 7 months. So, if you're new to my channel, my name is Daria and you are watching Un po' Daria show. Yes, exactly as written there behind me. And we are talking here about semiotics. Un po' d'aria in Italian means a bit of fresh air or even fresh point of view on something. And what I propose here to you is a new, fresh view to our daily life issues. I propose you to solve your life scientifically. And today we'll talk about new point of view on building relationships. Well, I don't really intend to explain all the course introduction into semiotics, but we will talk about some theories which would help us today in our talk about relationships. One of the most simple and useful methods in semiotics, and my favorite to be honest, are related to modeling. Modeling theories are developed in several schools.
On the east, in Tartu Moscow School.
And on the west,
One of the most famous schools which did talk about it is a French school.
with structuralists. Well, I believe the name structuralist somehow tell about yourself. But simply the idea of modeling can be explained with a very good example. When you want to study and understand something about the surface of Earth, for example, how to get from point A to point B, you don't really need to know everything about the core and have all the knowledge about the Earth. You are okay just with having a globe or simply a map. And the map, in some extent, is actually a perfect representation of a model of the Earth, which gives you exactly information which you need to know to get from point A to point B. Map is actually perfect representation how real life objects can be simply represented in simpler way and give you possibility to have things done faster and easier.
Yes, in some sense, maps are pure semiotics.
Now imagine if you could create a map of relationships. Imagine if you will have a map which would navigate you how to get from point A to point B the fastest road. And here we come to first and primary point. Like the movement on a road, you need to know where you're going. You need to know where is your point A and your point B. Sorry, you cannot really build relationships if you don't know where you're heading to. And you cannot really build relationships if you don't really know what you want from the other person. You should know exactly. Do you want to be proper couple and just date for some period of time? Or you plan long-lasting relationships finishing with a wedding, or you just want to have fun without responsibilities? And here we come to the second point. If you notice, roads consist of the repeating signs and you need to know them and understand them and read them most of all to drive safely. Exactly the same way relationships consist of repeating signs which mean something. Starting from the point, how can I understand if he likes me or she likes me or not? Driving through the points when your friend says, "Pay attention, this is red flags," until, this is a good sign. I think he will propose you soon. We often use words as signs to confirm our position into the relationship. For example, the phrase "I love you" means a lot, but be careful. Many people know that this is the way to trick others. We use words and actions to prove our positions in the relationships, or sometimes even expect these words and actions, like, "Oh honey, you don't say you love me anymore," or how often he texts you, or he doesn't want to move together and keep living with his lots. All these are signs which should and can be interpreted according to the situation. And obviously you should keep in mind the context. But well, if person you are in love keep dating other people, read it is a very straightforward sign this relationship's not going anywhere. To make all said before a bit more structured, do two very nice columns, one with the positive signs of your relationship and other one with the signs which probably will prevent you of getting into the point B from your point A. And obviously pay attention. Love is a game nowadays, and people can fake signs. I bet you met many people who say I love you but acting absolutely opposite. And in case it's not just their selfish personality, just read the signs of actions, not the word, because words is the signs which is the easiest to fake. And not only in the love relationships. Moving to the point 3, what to do if you want to marry this girl or guy, move together into the house, having 3 adorable kids, but this person doesn't have the same plans at all. There is a solution. Though I would advise you to think twice before stepping on this road. It takes a lot of time and effort, and you should never give up. Step 1. Create the context. What couples do? Couples stay together. They stay together. Luckily today social media is a very important part of our life, and everything done on social media is a part of our life, sometimes even more important than real life. And if you are ready to make everyone to understand that you are a couple, then post a lot of pictures together, tag and write words of love. And after some period, everyone will consider you as a couple. Plus, spending time together with your object of love is always important, because you will know this person better. Step 2. Create positive signs. Nowadays even people who are madly in love, don't forget to have fun. To have fun just for themselves. Yes, we are living in a very selfish environment, and most of relationships start with the idea, oh, how happy I will be with this beautiful, smarty, interesting person. We start relationships not for ourselves. For ourselves, we already have relationships. This partner we can always see in the mirror. We start relationships to be together. Then the question should be, how can I make this person the most happy person in the world? But act-wise, it doesn't mean that you need to take a loan and buy Maserati for your beloved. Just be yourself. Step 3. Just be yourself, but not too much. We all are the best just the way we are. In semiotic terms, it means we don't need to create fake unnatural signs which do not belong to our system of values, because you will never be able to maintain the same level of fake signs forever, unless you will reach the point when you will change your system of values to be part of these fake signs. For example, if you don't like wearing high heels, don't push yourself. At some point you will be broken. And if you love high heels, earlier or later you will end up on them. This is actually a metaphor, but what I'm trying to say here, your system of values is very important. It is like a landscape on the map. It will develop with the time and slightly change, but you cannot remove a mountain easily to drive through. And it is very important that you and your partner have similar attitude on the mountains, because otherwise one moves forward and other stays. And step 4, my favorite. Remember about dialogue. The word dialogue presumes 2 participants, which means that you should talk, and not only creating visibility of dialogue, presuming that 2 parallel monologues which never cross. You should listen, you should analyze, try to understand, and reply accordingly. And only in this case you can find common solutions and develop together. That's it! I hope my semiotics advice can be useful for you guys, and I wish you all the luck in this world on the way of building your perfect relationships and going to your couple goals. Obviously, it's not psychology, it's communication and interpretation studies. So let me know what you think about my advices, and would you use it? Did it work for you? Or maybe you already know them all. I would say that once upon a time these ideas did really help me. And of course, I'm here for the dialogue, not for monologue, because we're having relationships, guys, right? And And I'm very sorry for not being present here for last 7 months. It's because I was very busy working for the Italian luxury fashion industry. But now I'm back and I'm very happy to share with you my scientific point of view on life. I hope it would be interesting for you, and I promise much more is to come. So if you wish to stay with me, please subscribe and give this video your huge semiotic like or dislike as you prefer, and may the semiotics be with you.